What is up, you guys? It is me again. As you can see this ugly, as you can clearly see this ugly mug. What is up, you guys? It is me again. As you can clearly see this ugly mug. Alrighty, injections. Here we come. Next Thursday of next week, I'm going to my dermatologist again, and these aren't really working. So I'm going to ask him one of two things: if there's a pill form of these, or if there's another one, not Cosentyx, not Bimzelx. This is Bimzelx, but another one that doesn't sting, because this stings. This stings no matter if it's cold, which stings really bad if it's cold, and for like 30 seconds too. But it's been about an hour that it's been sitting out, so it is not stinging. Oh, it's not. It's going to sting bad, but not nearly for as long. Several seconds, but not for as long. Mudmaster. This is the GG100. I think it's like the GG100. GG100 1A8. Hate these so much. They don't even work. But you know, I looked it up on Google, and it says you might not start noticing a difference. You might not notice it starting to work for 6 months to a year. And I think this right here is week 7 or 8, one of those. I have to look. And I have to do these because even though that we don't pay for these, insurance does. And there's several $1,000s each. I think they're like $8,000 per shot. And I have 2 of them to do once every 2 weeks. So, you know, I don't want to waste these, so I just, I do it, you know, it's over quick. I always say it's never as bad as it seems. It is always as bad as you expect it to be, but it's tolerable. It's almost unbearable, but it's not quite unbearable, which is good. But it's also over really fast, and it's not nearly as bad as it is when it's really cold if you inject yourself with it right from the refrigerator without letting it sit out for like an hour to let it warm up, you know. And also to let it warm up. Do not put these in the microwave. I do not know how stupid people have to be to put these in the microwave. Never put these in the microwave. That's not what I meant to warm up. I mean naturally warm up is... what I mean by that is to just let them sit out. You know, I'm hesitating right now. Always hesitating with these. Always. It's not the needle that stings under the skin. You can feel the needle going into pressing against your skin, and then you hear that pop, that giant click. But the sting is actually the medicine flowing underneath your skin. It goes into the subcutaneous layer where your fat cells are. And that's a very, 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 very sensitive area. That's why it feels like somebody's injecting you with liquid nitrogen. So that's why it feels like it's liquid nitrogen under your skin. I can't really explain it any less than that. It really does hurt really bad. It stings to a very, 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 very stinging, painful, nearly unbearable amount. Even for me, with a very high pain tolerance, it stings really bad. When you watch me, if you watched my other ones, when I injected myself with these, I always make a moaning and pain sound. You know, you can't see it on camera, but my body immediately tries to move my hand out of the way. It immediately tries to take this out of my leg once that stinging kicks in. Because it detects that there's something foreign in my skin and that shouldn't be there. And it immediately thinks that there's a threat in my skin and that shouldn't be there. So it really tries to remove the threat. And I have to hold it down really hard so that I have to literally hold it down really, really, really hardly so that my body won't take control of its own self and take it out itself. So if I lose control for like 1 second, that's what could happen. Because it stings that bad. I mean, like, if you guys know what these are, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. That sting is horrible sting. I mean, like, it's not a burning sting, and liquid nitrogen might be going over the top a little bit, but I can't really explain it. It's really, really, really painful, though. It really is, but again, it only lasts for like 10 seconds, and it's, so it's out of the way before this thing goes bad. Probably only has about another 10 minutes or so left until this thing goes bad. Because an hour is probably a little too long for it to sit out. So, I gotta get situated. Stupid hole. The entire cushion on my couch is sunk in because I've sat on this seat of the couch for so many years that it's like literally like sunk in, and it's like it's permanent. All right, here we go. And no, I don't use alcohol wipes because nobody uses those on. I've seen a lot of these videos, and I don't really think... maybe it's stupid for me not to use them, but I've used so many of these since October, and I've not gotten an infection or anything like that, so... That's... Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I hate this so much. I don't even fear needles. It's just that sting. It's over. Oh my gosh. I always feel so relieved afterwards. And then I don't have to do it again for 2 weeks. So that's good. All right, here we go. No turning back now. Like a roller coaster. Like a drop on a roller coaster. No turning back. Ah! Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's not that bad this time. I can feel that sting, but it's not that bad. Ooh, it's not that bad, actually. Woohoo! All right, click the second time. I'm just waiting another 20 seconds just to make sure that the medicine doesn't leak out. Oh, man, that's a relief. Phew. Oh. Alrighty. Now it's just freaking aching. Yeah, so if you have ever had these... There we go. These right here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, well, I will see you guys later.